Hey everyone, welcome back to Collective Wellness. My name is Kale, and today we're going to be talking about some supplements that I get a ton of questions on a regular basis. I'm by no means recommending that you take any or all of these supplements. I'm just simply sharing some facts and information on the supplements and how they could better benefit your normal routine if you do add them into your normal routine. Of course, I do recommend that if any of these supplements do intrigue you, you do your own personal research or even consult with your doctor to make sure these supplements are right for you and your fitness routine or health routine that you're currently on. So I actually found out that I was allergic to some of these supplements on the following list just by taking them. Fish oil is one of those supplements that I just don't react well to. I do consume a lot of fish in my regular diet and I feel fine when I consume fish through eating it. But when I do take fish oil supplements, I get a really odd topical rash, really bad acne. And that was one way that I found out that maybe taking a fish oil supplement is just something I should avoid. So it is common that you can have weird allergic reactions to certain supplements. So if you do, I would recommend either stop taking that particular brand and switching to another brand, or stop taking that supplement altogether and consulting with your doctor to make sure this is one, something that you do need, and two, if you are taking it, it's not going to cause any other issues. So like I said, I'm not recommending that you take any or all of these supplements. I just want to help relay some information on a lot of common supplements that I get frequently asked questions on. So without further ado, let's get started. So my overall question that I get asked all the time is, are multivitamins really that important? I would say yes if you're not consuming a well-rounded diet that has enough fruits and vegetables. And by enough, I mean you're eating fruits and vegetables, mainly vegetables with every meal, then consuming a multivitamin is definitely something that you'll need. Or even taking a fiber supplement. If you're not consuming a really well-rounded diet and a healthy diet, then consuming a multivitamin will help you kind of replace what you're not getting via food. But I still would recommend consuming a multivitamin. Now there's so many different multivitamins out on the market. You can really pick and choose what you want and what is right for you. I've tried so many different brands, and I really felt that with one particular brand, I was seeing not only a higher energy, a faster metabolism, so I was staying at a healthier weight. I was also staying healthy, meaning I wasn't getting sick, and I was staying healthier longer, which was really beneficial and very important for me, only because I was getting sick every 2 or 3 months. And when I started taking a multivitamin, it was crazy how quickly my body just adapted to that, and I wasn't getting sick as often as I was prior. I started taking a regular multivitamin regimen earlier this year. It's October 2017, so in January of 2017, I started taking my multivitamin regularly, and I haven't been sick since. So that right there tells me that the multivitamin that I have been taking is working for me. It's keeping me healthy. And like I said, I was getting sick every 2 to 3 months. So it is keeping me healthier longer. I've tried a multivitamin that had superfoods, and that was great, but I just didn't really feel like it was affecting me the same way my old multivitamin was. It was like one of those gummies, so it was kind of like candy. It tasted great, but I think I could have been maybe lacking some of the nutrients that I was receiving with my other multi. So when I finished with that one, I switched back to the brand that I knew worked for me. If you have any joint pain, they do have multivitamins for an added joint supplement. So you can really pick and choose exactly what you need and the dosages as well. There's so many different really good brands out there. I would definitely recommend across the board getting a good multi and choosing one that's right for you. The second most asked question I get, especially as a personal trainer, my clients are always coming to me asking, do I need to be taking a protein supplement or protein powder, protein shakes? Yes and no. If you have a high protein intake diet, then no, you don't need a protein supplement. However, if you would like to kind of switch and decrease animal protein and switch to a plant-based powder protein supplement, that would be recommended. Plants do have naturally occurring proteins, and if you're not consuming enough fruits and vegetables, then switching to a plant-based protein may be something that you want to look into. So what I have tried to do is cut down the animal protein intake and maybe try switching to like a vegan protein powder, and that's what I have in the morning. I throw some spinach in there. The difference between whey protein and plant-based proteins are whey proteins are sourced from animals, usually from like a milk powder or something like that. Now, plant-based proteins are much higher in fiber, and of course, you guessed it, they're based on plants or from plants. There's no animal proteins in there. So if you're vegan or vegetarian, or you just simply want to have a cleaner type of protein powder, then switching to a plant-based protein may be something you want to look into. So switching to a plant-based protein not only will give you a little bit more fiber, but the added fiber in your diet will also help with heart health and digestive health. It aids in digestion, so you're going to have a healthier gut and a healthier heart. And I mean, who wouldn't want that? So comparing facts about protein, the average adult needs between 45 and 65 grams of protein per day. So that's basically based on height, weight, and activity level. Your protein intake should be only about 15 to 30% of your diet, and the rest of your diet is fats and carbohydrates. Now, obviously, you want to keep your whole diet as clean and lean as possible, so consuming an even balance of animal protein and plant protein is ideal. There's different apps, like MyFitnessPal is one of my favorite apps where I can really track all of my food intake and calorie intake and see, it gives you a pie chart. It's amazing. It gives you a pie chart and it shows you exactly what your intake is. It gives you percentages so you know, am I intaking too much protein? Am I not getting enough? And if you're not getting enough, maybe switching over and drinking a protein shake in the morning or as a snack throughout the day is something that you do want to look into doing and incorporating into your regular routine. And as a reminder, it is important to receive protein from both plant-based and animal-based sources. I don't know if you've watched the Netflix series called What the Health. If you haven't, I would highly recommend it. It's very informative on really the sourcing of animal proteins, the pros and the cons of consuming animal protein versus plant-based protein, and the reality in the food industry. So if you haven't seen What the Health, I would highly recommend it. I'll throw up a link or something somewhere in the video so you can figure out how you can watch that documentary. Fish oil is another one of those supplements that are very popular, and you hear a lot of people talking about it. That's one of those supplements that I mentioned earlier that I just can't consume because I unfortunately do have some mild allergic reactions to fish oil supplements. But fish oil has a wide variety of benefits. I literally wrote a list down. I'm going to read off the list of those benefits. So fish oil has so many benefits, like eases depression. It also eases and helps aid with postpartum depression and boosting your mood after having a child. Lowers cholesterol, reduces inflammation in the body, and therefore eliminates joint pain, or can eliminate joint pain. It can improve skin. Unfortunately for me, it made my skin worse, as I saw. It improves skin, healthy hair, promotes weight loss, reduces soreness after weight training, improves brain function, vision, and can increase and enhance focus. It reduces the risk of heart disease, promotes healthy digestion, and helps treat ulcers, and overall just really helps the entire circulation of the body. Again, there's really good brands and there's really bad brands that you can buy, or not so good brands that you can buy of certain supplements. So because I was getting allergic reactions to fish oil, I tried switching to another brand, and unfortunately for me, it just wasn't the right supplement for me. But again, like I said, if you are having any funny reactions, whether it's, topical, in your gut, you're just not really reacting well to it, try switching to another brand, and if you're still not agreeing with it, just simply eliminate it from your daily regimen. Branched chain amino acids, or BCAAs, are another common question I get from a lot of my athlete clients, and that is definitely something that I would recommend incorporating into your regular routine. So BCAAs do help with soreness, muscle repair, and muscle growth, and it is recommended for a high-performing athlete. Now, if you are having common muscle soreness, adding in a small dose of BCAAs just to water, usually it's just something that you mix into water, powder, they have a lot of great flavors. That's something that I would recommend maybe every other day or here and there, or just when you need it. But you can naturally receive BCAAs through consuming your foods. I'm going to name off a list of all the foods you can receive BCAAs. Chicken breast is one of those foods, 95% lean beef, canned tuna, wild salmon, flank steak, tilapia, turkey breast, egg whites, and roasted peanuts. So you don't have to go out and buy a supplement if you are regularly consuming that list that I just mentioned. A good fiber supplement is also something that I've taken on and off for several years. It's just nice because it does help with the digestive system as well as heart health. Overall, really easy to add in a fiber supplement. I always would either get like the Metamucil or the Fiber One powder, and I would add it to my protein shakes in the morning. Basically, it is an added supplement if you aren't already receiving a well-rounded diet with a lot of fruits and vegetables, mainly vegetables. Green leafy vegetables are where you're going to find your highest source of fiber. So if you don't have a good digestive system, meaning you're not regularly going to the bathroom, and regular is 1 to 2 times a day, some people even go 3 times a day, and by regular we're talking about going number 2. So being regular does mean using the bathroom, going number 2, 1, 2, sometimes even up to 3 times a day if you are consuming enough water and enough fiber. Now, if you are taking a fiber supplement, you do want to be taking enough water. The average adult needs between 3 to 5 liters of water a day. I've always got mine with me, so you should be consuming enough water a day, especially if you are taking a good fiber supplement. Since it is making you more regular, it is going to make you a little bit more dehydrated, and it can actually cause you to have some other issues if you aren't staying consistently well hydrated. But water is our life source, so you already should be drinking 3 to 5 liters of water a day, obviously depending on your height and weight. I aim to drink, this is a 1.5 liters, so I do aim to drink 3 liters of water a day. I would drink this twice. Sometimes I just grab a big old gallon of water from the store, or I carry around my canteen, my reusable canteen, and fill that bad boy up. Drink your water. Probiotics are my next added supplement. Those you can actually find sometimes in your multivitamin or fortified and other supplements as well. But there's a wide variety of benefits in probiotics that include boosting your immune system, prevent and treat urinary infections, improve digestive function. It can help manage different conditions like irritable bowel syndrome or IBS. It can help manage and prevent eczema in children, as well as fight foodborne illness. Turmeric is another one that seems like it's kind of trendy right now. I don't really recall hearing about turmeric too much about 3 or 4 years ago, and it now seems like everyone knows what turmeric is, but not really what turmeric does. So turmeric you can find in a pill or powder form. If you buy it in the powder form, you can add it to your foods, which is a great way to receive a natural occurring turmeric instead of ingesting it through a pill. You can put it on your food. Now it does have like a peppery kind of taste or flavor to it, so maybe adding it to more Indian dishes or just kind of spicing it up. It's not spicy necessarily, it does kind of have like a pepper flavor to it. So if that's not something you're into, or if you've never tried it, maybe instead of going out and buying a big thing of the powder turmeric, just intaking the actual pill might be something you're more interested in, unless you can find like a sample, or a lot of restaurants now are using it on the menu as well. So turmeric is becoming more common and a well-known supplement that has a wide variety of benefits, like anti-inflammatory. It starts in the gut with your digestion. It really helps relieve and reduce inflammation in the gut and throughout the body, especially in your joints as well. It also helps with brain function. It may reduce symptoms of arthritis. It can help relieve some cystic fibrosis symptoms, can help prevent some cancers like prostate cancer or colon cancer. and can also help treat some blood disorders, like reducing the risk of having leukemia, lowers cholesterol, lowers blood pressure, and a lot of other conditions that are related to blood. It also helps protect the heart, helps promote a healthy liver, and overall just promotes a healthy weight. Cinnamon is also another great food source that you probably have in your kitchen right now. I like putting cinnamon sticks with some apple slices in water, letting that soak overnight, and it's so refreshing. It tastes amazing, and it also helps curb some cravings. Now, if you don't have cinnamon sticks, you can also maybe put some cinnamon in tea and let that melt. You can add cinnamon to certain foods. Cinnamon is high in antioxidants, which is why it's such an amazing food, and has a really long list of super beneficial properties. I'm going to read them to you now. It can help prevent seasonal allergy symptoms, as well as reduce inflammatory or inflammation in the body, helps reduce the risk of heart disease and cancers, combats bacterial infections, helps fight against diabetes, prevents against neurological disorders, freshens breath, promotes healthy dental health and healthy skin, reduces the overgrowth of yeast in the body, and it's a natural sweetener. So if you like to add a little bit of sugar to your coffee, maybe switching the sugar with cinnamon is a great way to just boost your overall immune system, your overall health and well-being, and sweeten your coffee a little bit. I mean, it's like a 2-for-1. Who wouldn't love that? CLA, or conjuncted linoleic acid, is another really commonly asked question that I get from a lot of people in the fitness industry who ask my opinion on it. Now, I've heard a lot of conflicting and read a lot of conflicting articles about CLA. I've actually taken it myself, and I didn't really see much benefit out of it, but I know others who have taken it and absolutely swear by it. You can receive CLA already in your diet through meat and dairy products, so taking a CLA supplement isn't necessary unless you're not already consuming enough meat or dairy in a healthy moderation or portion size. CLA can help you burn fat by increasing your metabolic rate. It enhances muscle growth, lowers cholesterol, lowers insulin resistance, and lowers or can help lower allergies to certain foods. It's also shown to help improve the immune system, as well as help evenly contribute to fat loss and sustaining healthy muscle growth within the body. It also seems like I've been hearing creatine a lot lately in the fitness industry, and that is something that I used to take but I no longer do, only because I did more research and found that creatine supplements only increase the water in the muscle, so it does increase muscle size, but it does not increase muscle striations. Aside from the actual physical or aesthetic portion of creatine, adding water to the muscle, so making the muscle look larger, it has been proven to enhance athletic performance and recovery time, which is the reason why I took creatine. I personally thought I looked kind of bulky when I was taking it though, so that's the reason why I stopped taking it. But it does help with muscle recovery time as well as athletic performance. So if you are a high-level performing athlete, that may be something you want to look into trying or adding into your regular routine. When I was taking creatine, I mixed that in with my protein shakes. I usually would do like half a scoop of protein, half a scoop of creatine, and some cinnamon in the morning, and that's what I would have before training. Creatine is something that a high-performing or high-level athlete will or should take. It's not for like the regular person who only works out 3 or 4 times a week. It is for the athlete who is high performing, whether that's lifting crazy amounts of weight, running long distances, or doing both. That would be 5 to 6 or even 7 times a week, and they're doing this physical activity for up to 3 or 4 hours at a time. So again, creatine is only suggested for those high-level performing athletes. It's definitely not something recommended for your everyday sit behind the desk type of job person, unless you are, a weekend warrior and you're going out and getting it hard after work and on the weekends. So there you have it. That's my list of supplements that I do frequently get asked questions on. Hopefully this helped give you a little bit more insight on some supplements you may want to add into your daily regimen, or some supplements that you just need to do a little bit more research on and talk to your doctor to see if it is the right thing for you. If you like my content, comment below, tell me what supplements you've taken before, if they've worked for you, if you didn't like them. I'd love to hear your feedback. Again, subscribe to the video if you like the content, and I can't wait to see you guys back here again. Thanks so much for watching.